Whether life gets in the way, a lack of motivation, or a simple need to step back, a break in photography can happen every now and again. A break in photography can be a good thing, a bit of a creative reset. Only when it comes back to picking up the camera again, it can be anything from daunting to exciting. Depending on the length of your break, you just may not know where to start again. After moving countries and then cities in late 2020, having not done any photography in quite some time, I'm ready to pick my camera back up again and start creating, so I thought I'd come up with a few ways to ease myself back into photography and get re-motivated again. I'm not going to dive straight into locations that are hours away with intense hiking or travelling, because the effort of having travelled there will result in the need to come away with an image that was worth it, and I'm not ready for that kind of self-inflicted pressure. Not only that, if you are watching in 2021, we are living in a pandemic with restrictions and lockdowns, and travelling is really just not an option at the moment. But I think getting back into photography is a great time to explore or re-explore local areas. A challenge to find new and unique locations to revisit and improve old compositions, but just get back into the habit of having a camera in your hand as much as possible. Staying local means I can go out more often because I'm not wasting any time in travelling. It's easy to revisit a spot previously scouted to get those perfect light conditions and that amazing shot. You never know, you may find something that you once previously overlooked. A break in photography could have resulted in or begun because of a lack of motivation or just feeling a bit lazy. Do you ever find yourself making excuses about why you shouldn't go outside? Perhaps the weather's not so great, or you don't really think your local area has anything interesting, or perhaps you just have other things that you could be doing instead. Getting out is the most important step. That is how you and I am going to move forwards with our photography. Getting outside is where the locations are, it's where the compositions are, it's where those images are going to come from. And getting outside is also where the excitement is, even if you've forgotten about it. When you don't go out is when the light is always good, you can guarantee it. It's always typical like that. But even if the weather is dull and miserable, as it is in the UK quite often, you can still get some really good, moody, atmospheric images. And if not, well, you got some fresh air and some exercise, and that's still a plus in my opinion. Unfortunately, every now and again, I have to remind myself why I do what I do, why I got into landscape and outdoor photography. Apart from the simple love of taking photographs and sharing them with other people, I really enjoy being outside in nature and exploring. And that's what it's all about, finding those intriguing places, those interesting locations, and composition searching. It's very easy to lose focus and for photography to begin to feel a bit pointless when you become hung up about how many images you have or haven't been producing. Of course, we're all on social media, so we're all always seeing other photographers' best images, where other photographers have been traveling to, and it's very easy to start doubting your own work. That feeling of an amazing image is wonderful, something we all long to achieve and feel every time we go out. But glomping around muddy fields in wellies is also incredibly exciting. Finding something to get our motivation back, whether it's a new piece of equipment, because do we really need an excuse to add to our camera bag? Whether it's a new location or a different type of photography. Whatever it is, our camera wants to be used as much as possible. Can you hear it? It's in your camera bag right now going, use me, use me. exploring and learning technical aspects, perhaps developing a new skill such as portraiture or macro or wildlife. Whatever it is, give yourself a new project. There's a million different things that you could try. Never stop being inspired. Inspiration can come from all sorts of places. It can come from social media, other people's work, your own past work, books, magazines, documentaries. Find a location, find a theme, a person to work with, an idea that inspires and excites you. Inspiration becomes motivation, and motivation will produce wonderful images that you can then share with others. And you never know, you might then inspire somebody else too. So these are steps and ideas that I'm going to apply to my own photography to keep moving forwards and stay on track. So I'm going to practice what I preach. I'm going to head out and hopefully produce some more content and videos for you so you can see what I have been up to or what I will be getting up to in terms of my photography. Anyway, what are you doing? Why are you still sat here watching me? Time to head out, go outside. Your camera and those images are waiting for you. Also, by the way, just check your battery is charged and that you have a memory card in there. Yeah, it would be a shame to go out and find that you've forgotten those things. Not that you would, because you're polished photographers, so you don't do that sort of thing.